My guest today has co-developed a program that lets you log on, and in about an hour, Stuart Volkow, I'm going to get that right, says you can create your own website and compete with the big boys from your home. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome.
Good.
Fine. You bought a laptop. I'm glad to see that. There are a lot of programs out there. This one's called QuickSite, and I'm wondering why this is different than the others that help you set up a website.
This gives you a tutorial that teaches you how to do it, even if you've never used a computer before.
Really?
Because half of all the people that are going to buy computers this year have never bought one before. So people are not alone if they're just getting into it. And this will teach you from square one how to get into electronic commerce, how to put up a website, and actually how to, offer your products even from your home on the internet.
Let's put that laptop to work and give us an idea of
the idea for QuickSite while doing some research for banks, finding out what small business people really wanted to help get them up on the web to do commerce on the web.
Which, not that long ago, was actually available only to the well-to-do or the big.
Together. Quickly explain how you did that, Stuart.
Well, Brian, I went into this product, QuickSite Gold Edition, and I selected one of the 370 templates. I selected skiing and snowboarding as apropos for today, and I started to customize it for something that I would be selling, and then I would upload it to the internet and start hosting it. Today I'm going to give you a little tour of how you can research and get some tips and news on stocks and investments that you're interested in. A good place to start for some of this stuff, if you're new to investing or relatively new, is a site called thefool.com. And you're always one click away when you've got that up from news, research, delayed quotes, and charts that are the ones that are relevant to you, the way you've set it up. One of my favorite features is the More Info box. There have been simultaneous explosions in several malls around the Southland, including the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, the Sherman Oaks Galleria, and the Universal City Walk. Police and authorities are evacuating all malls in the Southland. Emergency responders and military helicopters are arriving on the scene. We'll have live updates as they come in, so stay with us. Here's a question for you. What do you call a cross between a beagle dog and a pug? It's a puggle. Hybrid dogs are very popular in New York City these days, and the puggle is being called a designer dog, according to New York Post. A kennel owner in Queens claims dog lovers are willing to pay $650 to $900 for each of his puggles. There's a lot of technological barriers, which is still a big barrier to entry. That is going to change relatively quickly, so that a lot of these barriers are going to be overcome, and a lot of the problems with it are going to be overcome. That's really why I'm in it, because today what you see on the internet is only the beginning of it, really. It's still very nascent. You're still only seeing probably the first 10% of what's going to happen over the next 5 years. It's really vertical in terms of not only the growth of people using it, but also in terms of how it works. Moore's Law is named after Gordon Moore, the founder of Intel. Gordon Moore, when he invented the actually it was the 2nd generation integrated circuit chip, predicted that every 18 months for the foreseeable future, the price performance of microelectronics would double. He predicted that in the late 60s, early 70s. And that law has held true ever since. The price performance of microelectronics doubles every 18 months. Dr. Arthur Harris is an anesthesiologist, a scientist, and a longtime student of the martial arts, studying for over 30 years. He's been studying Qigong with Sifu Zhou now for almost 2 years. Dr. Harris, from a medical and a scientific point of view, what is Qigong? I have with me Jack Weber, who's representing Santa Barbara Research Center at this year's Earth Day. Jack, tell us about some of the applications of these fascinating imaging devices toward environmental management.
Today was a very busy day. And tomorrow is usually our busiest day, so we can hope that it'll keep building. Plus, we've got more media and more press releases going out all the time, and it'll just keep building tomorrow. So congratulations on a successful first 3 days, and we're looking forward to the last day tomorrow very much. He's been an inspiration to me, and he's one of the most distinguished inventors of our time. And I'd like to get Paul McCready up to say a few words. Paul, if you would please, thanks.